All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Gonna be shipping out some vacation orders, a little bit of a later live because we just got back like 25 minutes ago. So I went ahead and pulled all the sales that I had over the last couple days during our little vacation. So we're gonna ship those out on live. I don't technically need to ship them out today because I have my eBay store on vacation mode technically till tomorrow, but as soon as I get done shipping these out, I'll take it off vacation mode. I didn't know what time we were gonna get back today, so I didn't want to not have it on vacation mode and then get back late and then have to like rush to the post office and ship everything out. So I decided to go ahead and keep it on vacation mode for basically a whole day today. But as soon as we're done with this live, I'll take it off vacation mode and get it all done. What's up, everybody? Juliet's here. Look at all these YouTube. The notifications on YouTube must go out super fast because everybody on YouTube always gets here first. What's up, Ladum? What's up, Island Girly? What's up, Amy? Amy's in the house. What's up, Jen? Sell a house yet? No, but we have somebody supposedly coming, I think, tomorrow to come look at it. If not, we're dropping the price over the weekend. And then on Monday, the price of the house should officially drop, and then we should get lots of attention because it'll be priced to basically sell super fast. So, like I said before, I talked about it on one of my last lives that basically by appreciate Jamie. Basically, by living in this house right now, I'm losing money, which is not normal for a person living in a house, but because we have such a small space and I can't take in as much consignment as I want to, I can't go and bring in a bunch of inventory because I just have such a small garage and such a small space. I'm actually losing money by living here. So we're going to drop the price. We're going to sell it really fast, and then we're going to move to a bigger house, and then we're going to go crazy probably within a month. If we can sell it within a month, I would say probably by late August is when we'll really start ramping up the business for Christmas time, which will be perfect. Consignment's going to go crazy. Yeah, I already have like a list of people that want to consign, but I have no room. I just got 10 full boxes of consignment that landed for Whatnot, and I have to get rid of that before I can take in any more consignment. So if I had a bigger space, I'd just keep taking it in because I would have enough space to deal with it. Also, we have bales should hit this week or next week, I believe. And I have no room to take in the bales right now because if I take in, 50 bales, I'll have to move them to a new location, to a new spot. So I have to like wait. So yeah, it's like at this point, I thought the house would sell already, and at this point, I have to sell it fast. Otherwise, it just makes no sense. Definitely before Christmas time because that's when everybody knows business goes crazy. So have to get that up and running. What's up, Oliver? Welcome in. Appreciate everybody hopping in today again. Later live because we just got in from vacation, so we're gonna ship everything out. Sales have been super slow. So if your sales are slow, my sales are slow. I think a lot of people are having slower sales right now. It's just typical this time of year. I will say this year compared to other years is definitely slower than like this year is definitely slower than any year that I've ever had before. Typically we still get like 10 to 15 sales per day. I'll sell lower dollar units, but I'll still sell just as much. And this year it's like scraping teeth trying to get people to come and buy stuff. Like I'm accepting lower offers. I'm just trying to get stuff to move. But I think within the next couple weeks, as soon as back to school happens, people start buying for their kids. It's going to go back to normal. But if you have slow sales right now, just know you're not alone. Everybody's having slow sales right now. What's up, Blended? What's up, Sandy? Welcome in. Look at all these YouTubers. Is there any Facebook people on? Is there anybody on Facebook right now? All the YouTube people are in the house. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. All right, let's go ahead and get started again. It should be a quick shipping live. I'm gonna try to get this done before the mailman comes because I don't know what time he's gonna come today. Usually he's here early on Thursday. But let's go ahead and get started. We got one Depop order that's sold. I think this sold this morning. Men's Lululemon polo shirt. This one doesn't have a size in it, so we had to kind of guess the size. And usually when we guess the size, we drop the price a little bit. So this one sold for 20 bucks. We only paid $8 for it, so still a win, especially for a Depop sale. Took a little bit of a lower offer. You're not going to eBay Open? Probably not. I had it set up to where basically everything was paid for. I still have a ticket. I have a ticket that I can use, but because we're moving, I need to save money for that. I don't really want to spend. It's going to be quite expensive. The tickets, I don't know how much tickets are, but I believe they're pretty expensive. Each night at the place that you want to be at, you don't want to be at a hotel that's different than where the actual event is happening. So those are supposedly like $300 to $400 a room. I could definitely pay for it, but I also want to save money for moving expenses and things like that. So I'm still in talks to possibly get stuff paid for, but if it's not, then I'm probably not going to go. I do have a free ticket though. Yeah, I can't share it, so don't ask. It's specifically for for me. But yeah, we'll see. It's up in the air. It's like not a 50-50 shot. Right now it's like a 90-10 shot that I'm going to go. Like 90 not, and then 10 possibly. So hope you had a great vacation. Appreciate it. There we go. There we go. Are you worried buyers will eBay when they find out? Oh yeah, 100%, Nick. I'm actually scared. That's the only reason I would want to go to eBay Open is like to bring like tomatoes and throw at him on the stage. Yeah, I'm very worried about that. Could you imagine him just smiling on the stage the whole time? People are like, is this guy does he just smile all day? Like, what's wrong with him? His face is stuck. So yeah, I am a little worried about that, Nick. Appreciate you, Marcel. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. Amy's here, Amy's there, Amy's everywhere. What's up, Terry? New viewer. Let's go. Back to life, back to reality. Hope your birthday was awesome. It was fun. The kids enjoyed it. That's the main reason we go is so the kids have like a little vacation. Got to swim in the pool. We stayed late last night and let the two older ones sleep. And then we went to downtown Disney, bought the kids a bunch of toys. So it was nice. It was relaxing. I do feel like I need another vacation though, because when you take kids on vacation, you don't actually feel like you go on vacation, but it was fun. It was good. It was needed for sure. I was starting to get a little burnt out, so I needed like a couple days just to chill out and relax. All right, next sale. This is a Mercari sale. I noticed Nifty said on the top they're having issues retrieving data from Mercari, so it will take a couple hours for a sale to come through. And I just sold this like on the way home today, so it's not within Nifty yet. But this is an Unreal UNRL sweater. It's a really good brand to look out for, UNRL. It's a golf brand. This one has a Barstool Sports hit on the front as well. Anytime you find these, that's the way you spell it right there. Anytime you find these, whatever it is, pants, polos, sweaters, anything, pick these up because these sell really quick. Kayla found two of these. They were actually in the women's section. They were both men's sweaters. Found two of these like last month. One sold really quick, like within 3 days, and then this one took about a month to sell. I don't know what it sold for. Hold on, let me look it up really quick. This one sold for $27.99. I think we paid $6 for it at Goodwill. So nice little Mercari sale. Selling on Mercari too, which is wild. I don't get many Mercari sales. Appreciate everybody hopping into. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Again, this will be a little bit of a shorter live because I'm trying to I got to get this done and I got to do some listings because I haven't listed in the last couple of days. So I want to get some listings done later, and then I'll probably be on live later tonight doing some photos as long as Joey participates. What's up, Peter? Bales, not balls. Autocorrect. What about bales? I didn't see your question, Jen. Did you ask something about bales? I didn't see your question about bales, Jen. I don't think it came through. But yeah, bales will be here supposedly this week or next week. I'll probably have a couple delivered here and then a couple kept at the location where I get them at. And then they're going to be Patagonia, North Face, Carhartt, Lacoste, and I think a Polo Ralph Lauren bale, if I can remember what I ordered. But yeah, most of that will end up on List It. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to just put a whole bale on List It and ship it. The only issue with that is the last couple we shipped, the UPS guy dragged one of them like up the driveway and it ripped the bottom of it. It only destroyed one piece, but still that's one piece, and it ended up being a down North Face jacket, which kind of sucked for the buyer. They understood though. They knew that's part of the deal. So yeah, I might have to split them in half. But I just don't want people thinking I'm going through and cherry picking. I will literally just take it in half and split it into 2 boxes because that's going to be the easiest way to ship them. You can't put a bale in a box, so there's no way to take the bale and just wrap the bale in a box. I could wrap it more. I could like shrink wrap it, but still, if they drag the bale, which most UPS drivers do, I've had some drag too, which destroyed a couple pieces. People will get upset, and I don't want people to be upset. So we're still trying to figure that out. So. Vacation after vacation needed. I know. We still have some leftover drinks, so that might happen later tonight. Happy Thursday. What's up, Susan? Welcome in. Any thoughts on the smaller light box? I was thinking it may work well. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not going to buy it until we move. I'm not going to buy one yet because it doesn't make sense to buy one until we move. So within the next probably month and a half, I'll buy one. I'll probably have it delivered to the new place and I'll set it up and then I'll try it. It's like $130. So I'll see how I like it, and then I'll refer it to you guys if I think it's good. I'm not going to just refer it if I haven't used it yet. So I asked you if pod was full. You can stick bells in there. Yeah, pod's going to be absolutely full. We still have furniture in the house that we're just using to live for right now. Everything else that we don't use ever on a daily basis, that's all in a pod. But there's no way. Like 50 bales takes up a lot of space. Just go watch the videos of the bale breaks. that I've done, those bales are pretty big. They weigh 100+ pounds each. So to stick 50 in there would be 5,000 pounds, right? Yeah, 5,000 pounds of stuff. So it's a lot. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll probably have some delivered. I'll break them up. I'll sell them really quick, and I'll have more delivered the next week, and that's how I'll have to do it. And then I'm also going to save a couple like North Face and Patagonia for myself to run on Whatnot too, because I think it's good advertising for the bales too, to actually show what comes in them and run them on a Whatnot show and show how successful they can be. You would think they would put something heavy like that on a cart. Yeah, most do. Like my driver's pretty good about it, but there are other drivers that are lazy and they just drag the whole thing up the thing. It's so annoying, so annoying. So I got my new label maker and supplies about to get started again. Appreciate all your input. Let's go. Label makers needed. If you guys have the money to buy a thermal label printer, I'd highly suggest it. Highly suggest it. So I haven't sold the house yet. No, we were supposed to have somebody come look at it on Tuesday, but we were leaving for vacation on Tuesday, so we had to push them back. So hopefully they buy it. This is a big event. Surfs may have to wear pants. I know he can't wear like Lululemon shirts. He probably still will though. No luck on the house yet. I can't afford Vegas either, but it would be a write-off. It would be a write-off. But we're also moving, which is not a write-off. So I guess part of it, I could write off some of the move. I'd have to talk to Carol Ann about that. But I'm sure moving my inventory, I could possibly write off like half the expenses because that's part of the move. I have to move my inventory and stuff. But yeah, I have a lot. We got to buy the kids new beds when we move. We got to buy a bunch of new furniture because it's going to be a bigger house. So I got to save that money too. I got to be a responsible adult. There'll always be another eBay open. I bought a label maker currently on the kitchen table. One step at a time. There you go. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and get shipping the next item. We have a bunch of Poshmark sales. Poshmark actually outsold eBay in the last couple of days, which is pretty crazy. This is a Ralph Lauren, good Ralph Lauren to look for. These are like the denim chambray shirts. It's not technically denim, but they have that denim look to them, which a lot of people like. They're like lightweight. Think of them as like a lightweight denim shirt. That nice chambray feel to them. This one sold over on Poshmark for $24. It is going to go into a prior to mail Tyvek envelope. I'm just going to slide this in and ship it out. By the way, appreciate all you guys who have gone over and watched the new YouTube videos, the Bolo videos. You guys have been liking those. I'm seeing the statistics on them. Today, the video that I just put out is starting to chart up again, which is great. So I appreciate all of you guys going over there, watching those videos, and just leaving kind words. There have been a couple people that are like, I always get one person on there like, you'll never find these brands in the thrift store. I'm like, yeah, I literally said that in the video. If they're bolos, you're not going to find a bolo. If it's a bolo, you're not going to find it every day because otherwise it wouldn't be a bolo. Everybody would find them, would drive the prices down, so on and so forth. But I'm trying to share like more average finds like those Polo Ralph Lauren at the end of the video just for that. But I appreciate all of you guys going over there, leaving kind words on the video, letting me know that you guys want more, and there are more being planned to drop shortly. So I'm probably going to film another one probably within the next couple days as soon as I get everything back to normal here. Chubbies. I believe this is a women's Chubbies piece, if I can remember correctly. I think this is a women's. So Chubbies, this is just a like sun shirt. It's a women's sun shirt. You can see the flamingo pattern right there. Long sleeve, has a hood, specifically supposed to be worn in the pool and stuff to like cover your head so you don't get sunburnt or anything like that. These don't sell for a crazy amount of money, but we only found this for like $3 at the thrift store, so we grabbed it, and it sold rather quickly over on Poshmark for 20 bucks. A nice little bread and butter find. Not a huge sale, but these add up, little bread and butter pickups. Just had my USPS guy deliver a $400 inventory to a neighbor. Thank God. Yeah, that's wild. The good thing is USPS, I know they have tracking, so every time they scan the box, it actually tracks a GPS ping right where they scan it, so they would have been able to find that. But yeah, that sucks. $400 of inventory dropped at your neighbor's door. It's like, come on, you guys got to be better than that. I'll be going. Hope to see you guys there. I'll see. I'm not really hopeful that I'm going to go. I was planning on going, but I had everything all set up to go and have it mostly paid for, but then it all kind of fell through. So Serge told me you can sleep in his room. Oh, he would like that. He would like that. He wants me to be the little spoon from what he's telling me. I'm thankful you have blessed so many by helping us. Appreciate you, Janet. I appreciate you. All right, next up we got some Judy Blue jeans. These are brand new with tag, Judy Blues. These are a straight fit, I believe. Yeah, straight fit, distressed, destroyed. These don't sell for what they used to, but if you find them brand new with tags, it's almost a no-brainer to pick these up. Except for skinny styles, those tend to sit for a little bit longer, so I'd pay not too much for those. This one sold for $30 over on Poshmark. Again, Poshmark, I'm going to throw it right into one of these free Tyvek envelopes. You can order these for free and have these delivered for free right to your front door via USPS. If you sell anything on Poshmark, I'd highly suggest using the free materials. You can also use flat rate on Poshmark as well. So if you sell something and it fits in a medium flat rate box better than it does a bag, then you can of course use those. So you can order these, USPS.com, create a business account, have all your supplies delivered. If you also sell on Whatnot and you set everything up to priority mail shipping, you can use those Tyvek envelopes. But on Whatnot, unless you have it set to flat rate, you can only use regular rate boxes. So just keep that in mind. It's not exactly like Poshmark. You can ship in flat rate, but you have to charge the customer flat rate shipping to be able to do that. And I never charge flat rate shipping. I think it's too expensive. So does Surfs cuddle? I don't know yet. He tells me he's a good cuddler, but I don't want to test it. I really am kind of scared. I'm scared to test that theory out. So what's up, Danny? Welcome in. Appreciate everybody hopping on in today. Next up, we got a Tori Richard shirt. These have been selling really quick for me, so if you find these at thrift stores, grab them. Even the non-silk ones, just the regular cotton ones, as long as they have a good print, they're kind of selling as fast as Tommy Bahamas are right now. That'll probably fall off within the next couple months, so just keep that in mind as we get closer to Christmas. These are wintertime. These are going to fall off a little bit, but this one sold for $25. I listed this right before we went on vacation, and it sold for 25 buckaroos. Some escort named Jerry's already occupying the bed, from what I've heard. Probably. He's probably already got it all set up. Yeah, he wanted me to go to a couple of these clubs, but they were named like Banana Club and stuff like that, and I don't really know what the Banana Club is. So he's telling me it's a really fun place to go to. I just don't know if I trust him. Yeah, so. Anyways. Oh, did I forget to print one of these out? Hold on, I gotta print a Poshmark order out. I thought I grabbed them all. Where is it? Boop, 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 boop. Nope, that's not it. Hopefully I didn't double print this. Hold on, I have to check all these. I was going too fast today. Sharon. Okay, I didn't print this one out. I clicked on it, but I didn't print it out, so that makes sense. All right, boom, boom. Keep that one on the printer, and then we will print out, or we'll do this one next. It's the Callaway women's golf dress. I picked these up at TJ Maxx a while ago, like the last yellow tag clearance event, but I got these so cheap. I don't mind sitting on these until I get the right customer to come in. I only paid $10 a piece. Bought a bunch of these. I still have probably like 5 or 6 left. Retail on these are $104. You're never gonna get $104 for these. Yeah, you have to price them lower. This one sold for $27 over on Poshmark. Again, paid so cheap for these, I don't mind sitting on them. It's kind of like one of those retail arbitrage pickups that don't have a crazy sell-through rate, but you get them so cheap at TJ Maxx. You're like, who cares? 27 bucks. I've already probably sold like 10 of these. I've already made all my money back on them, and now I just kind of sit on them and wait until other people want them. I had to move my Texoma Max because it was in the middle of the field down the road. Nobody could find my house. Check your pin on your app to make sure. Oh yeah, we have ours set with a major real estate company my sister works for. We checked ours. Ours is good. It's just in our area right now. Our area was super hot for, especially after COVID. It went crazy. People were moving here because of all the shutdowns and everything. Everybody was moving to this area. The price of the house skyrocketed. So I bought this house for $165,000. We have it listed right now for $315,000. So I've already almost doubled my money. Is that doubling? Yeah, no, not close. Almost doubling my money on this house. That's how much it skyrocketed in just the last couple of years. So right now the market is starting to settle, and because it's settling, there's people giving out better deals because they're in a rush. They're so used to houses selling in a week, and now they're taking a month and a half, and people are like, nope, I want it lower, and it's kind of killing the value of the houses. Also interest rates too, but if interest rates start to drop, I'm sure the houses will go right back up and start selling super fast. But we're in the position where we're going to start dropping to, because I need to move. I need to get out of here. I need to move to a bigger house. Surface is going to do a fit check at Open. I know. You asked me for a fit check. I laughed because Kayla literally mentioned that like that day too. She's like, "Are you going to do a fit check like Surface?" I was like, "No, I'm not like him." Hope you're feeling a great vacation. Appreciate you, darling. You have to wear shiny dazzle shorts. I know. That's what he was saying. Like there's a certain attire you got to wear. So I got banned on TikTok for a violation. TikTok is so difficult to deal with. I know. Trust me. I'm banned from going live on TikTok. I've reached out to their customer service multiple times. I've asked them like, what did I sell on live that is considered a what is it called? It's a there's a certain good. They're like selling like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. And I was like, I never sold that on live. Like, what the heck is going on? And they won't let me know what I sold on live. They literally won't tell me. I asked them multiple times. I've asked to talk to multiple reps. I've had my account unbanned before for the same reson. So I just tell them, it's been unbanned before. You guys made a mistake. Can you just look into this? And they're like, we've supplied you with all the data we can give you. It's really annoying. I think all social media companies should have a 1-800 number that you can call and talk to a real person, because when you get your social media, people who don't do social media don't understand this, but social media, some of our businesses are based around a social media platform. And if you only have that one social media platform where you're able to connect with your customers and they rip that away from you for a stupid violation that doesn't make any sense, they literally destroy some people's businesses from doing that, by doing that. So they should have a 1-800 number where you can call people and be like, hey, look, this is a mistake. Can somebody fix this for me? Like, obviously I didn't do anything wrong. The live is recorded on my Facebook and YouTube. They can go back and watch it right now if they want. They can see that I didn't sell anything that day, but they won't do it. And I think there needs to be some kind of legislation or something, because again, that can literally destroy a business. There's somebody I know personally that's going through it right now with Facebook. They cannot get into their Facebook account. It's really stupid. I don't want to put their business out there. I know some of you might know who I'm talking about, but they literally can't get connected into their Facebook account because they suspended them because they said they violated something, some stupid rule. And all they did was make a post. It had nothing to do with what they violated, but they literally can't get into their account until somebody, it says they're supposed to get contacted within 48 hours. It's been 5 days now, and they still have yet to contact one person. It says 48 hours on their little ban thing. So it's stupid. I think they should fix it. I think all social media should be, I don't think it should be regulated to where they say what you can say on it, but they should be regulated to say, like, if somebody gets banned, there should be laws in place that state that there should be somebody that they can actually talk to see if they actually violated. And if they did violate and they found that they violated, then that's fine, keep them banned. But a lot of these are just stupid violations that nobody did anything. It's an algorithm that picks it up and pulls you down. It's dumb. Next up, Print Fresh. We just picked this up. Print Fresh is a great, it's a great pajama brand to look out for. They sell really quick. We literally just listed this right before we went on vacation, and it sold for 27 bucks. So submitted case and got nothing. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Sale of unregulated goods. Yeah, that's what I did. I sold unregulated goods. So if you look up what unregulated goods are on TikTok, it's all the bad stuff. Guns, weapons, drugs, things like that. And every time I ask them to say, what did I sell that counts as an unregulated good or a regulated good, whatever it is, I can't remember. I think it's a regulated good. They don't answer me. They just say, this is all the information we can give you. I'm like, just tell me what I sold. Just let me know. Last time I said that, I got unbanned because they went and looked into it and they're like, oh, he didn't sell anything. Okay, he's good. But this time they're literally not going in and looking at it. So my son is an online coder. He told me to never use TikTok. I never use it. So I only use it to post videos now. TikTok, I will say, has the best algorithm for lives out of every platform. So this live is only getting casted to my Facebook audience and my YouTube audience who have subscribed to me right now. On TikTok, if I go live, it can be seen by anybody on TikTok. So somebody scrolling through TikTok can find my live, find me, connect with me, and I can build a relationship with them. Whereas Facebook and YouTube don't have that yet. They do have it on YouTube if you do landscape format, not landscape, portrait, landscape, one of those. Whatever the format is like this, they do have it for that. But I never do my lives like that because then you guys are like zoomed in on my face and it doesn't make sense for these kind of lives. So they need to switch it. They need to make it better. So You sure can't talk to people from eBay? You can. There's a way to talk to people from eBay. It's pretty easy to submit a request. You just got to keep submitting it until you until you get the little message back that says talk to a representative, and then give you a callback number. They verify your callback number. You can call it, or they call you. So appreciate you, Lauren. Facebook is very difficult to deal with as well. I agree. All of them are very difficult to deal with. Every one of them. Somebody just sold a lot on list. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the live. Let me get back to you in a second, Lauren. Let's see. If anybody's looking for inventory right now, Chris at Peak just got another round of Untucked shirts. Last time he had these, he sold these out in like 7 days. As soon as he posted lots, they were available for sale and people bought them up. So if you need inventory before Christmas time, I know we're summer slowdown right now. Not a lot of people have the excess funds to go buy stuff. But these come out to $13.50 per unit for brand new in-package Untucked shirts. This one is $14.50 a unit. This one is also $13.50 a unit. You get 42 units, 18 units, or 60 units in these bundles. So if you need inventory, those are available right now. I think he only has, I want to say, 1 of these available, 3 of these available, and 2 of these available. I don't know if he's going to restock. I don't know how many he got in this round. But this is a really good wholesale deal. If you guys know, I sell Untucked shirts all day for $22.99 plus ship. I'll actually go through and show some of my Untucked sales so you guys can see. Pre-owned Untucked, this is what I'm selling it for. Right here. It's a good deal. $24.99 pre-owned Untucked. This is pre-owned Untucked. This is pre-owned. This is a polo. He doesn't have any polos. He only has long sleeve shirts. $20.70 on a best offer. This one had a flaw and it sold for $20. $22.99, $20.70, $22.99. These are all pre-owned. The ones that he's selling are brand spanking new with the tag. So obviously you're going to get more for a brand new piece than you are a pre-owned piece. I'm already selling these. I could go and buy these. Like literally I'm trying to hold myself back from buying these because I want to offer them to you guys and not just take all the best deals on Listed, because I have enough funds to be able to buy all those if I wanted to right now. I could run those on Whatnot and sell them for more than they have them listed for. He has them listed for right now. So if you want some, they're available, listed.net. He has the lots. They're right in the front. I also shared it to my Facebook page too. So if you want to claim a lot, go and do that. If you use code KWayShop, you save $5 off too. And then shipping's on there. I think it comes out to $13.50 per unit with shipping, but I'm not sure about that. So just go check. Do you have a video for like how you take photos, like flat lay versus hanging, etc.? I don't have a video on that yet. I do lives at night that kind of show how I take my photos. So feel free to watch one of those lives. As soon as we move and I get my official setup, I'll make some of those videos. So what's the page? It's listed.net, lystit.net. I'll put it down in it's our wholesale site where both we can sell and then anybody else can sell underneath us too. So there's tons of lots available. If you just scroll through, there's really good pre-owned and new with tag lots that you can just buy right now and have delivered right to your door. Like somebody just bought a lot of Xenia ties that we had listed there. So go check it out. Tons and tons. I think I'm spending on Facebook Marketplace, but all my listings are still there. I just can't list new items. I think I'm probably suspended too because I haven't even looked at my old Facebook page where I have everything listed. I probably been making sales there and I just don't ever ship anything out because I don't use Facebook anymore. So yeah, that's page right there, lystit.net. Boom, right there on the screen. Go to that page. They're all available. Like I said, he only has a few lots available right now. So if you need some fresh inventory, I meant to say that in the beginning of the live and I just totally forgot. So if you need some fresh inventory, there it is right there, available for you to purchase. All right, let's do my eBay orders and then we will head off. Let me just grab some. We had slow eBay sales, but we had some good ones. So you guys will see that in just a second. This I listed right before vacation. It sold really quick. Not a huge sale. I only paid like $4 or $5 for this in a bulk buy. But this is a Brooks Brothers shirt. It doesn't have the logo on the front, but it is 100% linen. And it even had a small stain on the back. And it still sold for $19.99 plus shipping super fast. So I would highly suggest if you're out there thrifting, you find these that are 100% linen, grab them. They always sell really quick. Not a huge seller. They don't sell for a crazy amount of money, but they do sell pretty quick if you price them appropriately. So grab them. I get a lot of local sales or else I wouldn't bother. Yeah, I feel that. All right, that one is about to be shipped. There goes one of the 18-piece lots that just sold over on Listed. I think he has 2 more of those available. So if you need those Untucked lots, they're already selling. So go grab them. They're going to sell out today. Like, trust me, they're going to be gone. The 60 unit lot is probably, the 60 and the 48 unit lot is the best deal. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive, but price per unit, you save yourself like $1 per unit, which adds up, especially if you're buying 60 units, you basically get like 3 for free based off the 18 unit one. So you can also buy multiple lots too. So if you want to buy 2 or 3, you could do that too. And then Chris will probably ship them first thing in the morning to you guys. All right, that one's shipped. Next up, Ralph Lauren Blake shirt. Just a simple Ralph Lauren Blake shirt. Nothing crazy about this. Basic Ralph Lauren piece. Sold for $22.99 plus ship. It is a short sleeve shirt. These are selling really well. They'll be selling well for the next couple months, and then they'll kind of fall off a little bit. At that point in time, that's when you start grabbing more of the long sleeve pieces. But long sleeve and short sleeve are moving. That one sold $22.99 plus ship. Basic bread and butter. I have so many of those to list, by the way. I might make some listed lots with Ralph Lauren too, because I got another order of Ralph Lauren in right before we left on vacation, another like 50 shirts, and I already had like 250 in my garage. So you might see some lots on listed with some wholesale. I'm just gonna sell them for what I paid for them, maybe a tiny bit more, and that's it, because I just want to move that stuff. I don't have room for it. All right, that one shipped. Let's do a nice good sale right here. This, I'm gonna show the image on my screen because it's gonna be a little hard to show in here, but this is what I sold right here. It is a J. Peterman leather vest. Look out for J. Peterman, like especially like weird J. Peterman pieces. That's the tag you're looking for. This was one of those weird pieces. It was a size small, so it sat for a little bit. It probably sat for about 2 months before it sold, but it was a leather vest. Really good. There is your tag right there, 100% leather, buttons, everything. This one ended up selling over on eBay for $49.99 plus shipping. That's a full price sale. So good little sale right there. I think I grabbed this at the thrift store. I want to say I paid like $4 for it. So it was really cheap. The thrift store didn't know the brand. I think it was at Red, White, and Blue too. And it sold for $49.99. So nice little sale right there. Do you source out of season to save for selling in the following season? I absolutely do. Especially retail, Lauren. When it comes to retail buys, usually you'll get the best deal. Let's say winter items, right? Jackets and stuff. Right after winter season has ended and it's starting to head into the summertime months, you'll see a lot of these department stores clear out that inventory to make room for the summertime pieces that are going to sell well. And if you have enough capital, that's the best time to buy, because you can buy that stuff and hold it until the following season and then get a premium for those pieces. So, for example, I picked up Pendleton jackets for $30 and $40 that were heading out of season into the summer months. I bought them for that price and I've held them and sold them for 100 plus. If I would have sold them right away, I probably would have only got 60 to 70, maybe 80 bucks, which would have been a good turnaround. But if I hold them, I can get 100 plus, and that's usually what I do. I just sit on them for a little bit and then get that premium. You'll see right now there's a lot of stores about to do some sales, like the yellow tag sale should be happening. It should have already happened. But I don't know when. I think it's going to happen within the next couple weeks, maybe the next month or so. You'll see the yellow tag clearance event at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Nordstrom will start doing some sales. Dick's Sporting Goods will do some sales. They'll also do some sales at their like going, gone stores of all the summertime stuff. So the good thing about summertime stuff is it'll still sell in the winter. You can still sell polos because polos are worn underneath jackets. So you can still sell those during the winter time, but obviously they sell better in the summertime. Whereas jackets are harder to move because in the middle of summer, you're not really going to wear a jacket. So usually you can get the best deals on the jackets when it comes to short sleeves, polos, things like that. You don't usually get the best deal on those, but you still get better deals than you would if you bought them like on season. So look out for those sales because they'll be happening here pretty soon. I don't know when. Don't ask me like the exact day, because if I knew the exact day, I probably wouldn't share it because I don't want the people local in my area to be my competition. But to be honest, I have no clue. We went to TJ Maxx while we were on vacation in Orlando, and I asked one of the employees there, I was like, hey, when's your yellow tag clearance event? And they said, we don't know. I was like, oh, it's kind of like a secret, right? They're like, yeah, we don't know until like the week of. They let us know and we just start marking everything down. So should be soon though. Tommy Bahama, 100% linen shirt, $24.99 plus ship. Just a basic plaid pattern, nothing crazy. Still sold for $24.99 plus ship, sold pretty quick too. Polos are pretty good. Yeah, you can sell polos all year. I've seen the 21st on the yellow tag sale. That would be great. So that would be next week. I hope so. Because I really need some good retail arbitrage. So I'll be looking out. Yeah, and most likely I'll make another video this year because that was one of our most successful videos last year was the yellow tag sale. But this year it won't be like a teaching video. It'll be more like come thrift with us video. Like come to all the TJ Maxx and Marshalls that I go to and see what I pick up. And then I'll probably release that video like 2 weeks after we do it. It'll be a longer one. It might be like a part 1, part 2, but it'll be like a full like thrift trip video, except for it's going to be retail. So you guys will probably see that. I'm already planning to do that. So I appreciate you and your channel so much. You're such great research for knowledge for me. Appreciate you, Lauren. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. 65 people watching right now. I'm ready for research to start next week. Please let it start next week. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I asked actually 2 stores I stopped in because there was a Marshalls and a TJ Maxx like right next to each other in Orlando, and we had stopped for dinner. I was like, let's go pop in and see if they started marking stuff down yet. And of course they didn't. They had good stuff, but they hadn't marked it down yet. And then I asked an employee at both stores, like, hey, and both of them was like, I can't help you. I don't know. Most of the employees there are new too, and they have no clue what the yellow tag event is. So when you ask them, they're like, what the heck are you talking about? It's like, yellow tag clearance event. You don't know what that is? Nope, I don't know what that is. Okay, you're not helping me. Goodbye. Next up, $25 is what I got for this one. This is a silk cotton men's Blake. I think it's a short sleeve. So short sleeve, Ralph Lauren, basic blue pattern, nothing crazy. This one I had listed, I think, for $27.99 or $29.99. Person made me a $25 offer and I took it. But the reason it sold for $25, it's just a basic blue shirt, is because it's a silk cotton blend. Get a little bit more of a premium for these. Not much, but a little bit more of a premium for these. So even with the dates, they definitely don't all start at the same time. No, actually, Nick, they do. So if you go to during the yellow tag clearance event, every single TJ Maxx and Marshalls in the entire United States start on the same exact day. But they don't all mark down all of the items at the same time. So some of them have more employees than others. And you'll walk into the store and they'll just have like the women's section done and the purses done in one store, because usually women's and purses gets done first, and then they do like hard goods, and then they finish with men's. So if that ever happens, if you ever walk into a TJ Maxx and Marshalls and they're marking down the tags and they just started on one side of the store, all you need to do is take the items from the men's section and bring it over to a person that's marking down the tags and just politely ask like, hey, can you see if these are on clearance too? And they can just scan them right there, and always it'll scan the discounted tag. If sometimes managers will give you a little bit of a headache about it, they'll be like, hey, we can't mark down tags that aren't marked down yet. And then you just say like, hey, all the tags in the whole store are supposed to be marked down. Is there any way you can just look at this and see? If I'm wrong, feel free to not mark them down. But if you just scan it with your scanner, you're going to see that it's supposed to be marked down. And 100 times out of 100 times that has happened. So as long as they're marking down all the other items in the store during the yellow tag event, every single item is supposed to be marked down. But again, some stores are slower than others. That's why you don't see that. You see the men's section is always higher priced, and like the yellow tags will always be in the women's section first. And when we walk over to men's, you see all reds tags. Just find somebody. All you got to listen for is the beeping. Beep, 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 beep. And you just find that person, walk over, have them scan it, good to go. Just ask nicely. I've had a couple run-ins with some crappy managers where I had to like debate them for like 10 minutes before they actually scanned it to figure out it was supposed to be scanned. Also, if they tell you that their policy is that they're not supposed to mark down items before their employees get there, that is a fake policy. Just ask them for the rule book. There's a book in the store that states all of their rules, or ask them for the online, because they have all their rules online too, and the manager won't be able to give it to you, and then they'll mark it down. I've done that before too. I've been that person that's like, hey, just show me where the rule is and I'll leave you alone. And they're like, I know the rules. Call our 1-800 number. I'm like, it's posted online. Just tell me where the rule is online. It's somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. There's got to be a rule. Now let's shop and buy inventory. I have 500. Oh, I hear you. Good thing is we have Whatnot, so we can always move inventory fast if we have to. Are those sales chains wide? Are those sales chain wide or regional? It's regional. It will be all over. It happens on the exact same day. Do you know I can contact District about logging into my account? I get your emails, but when I reset my password, Sal, just message me what your email is. Message me with your email, and I'll send it over to one of my district guys, and they'll be able to help you with that. Miss you in your videos while you're gone. Glad you're back. Appreciate you, Cindy. Yeah, I got you, Danny. Same time. All items are scattered throughout the store, and they are bundled together in the clearance section. So at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they have specific sections of the store. So like hard goods, the pet section will have a specific spot for clearance goods. It usually has like a mix of stuff. The men's section always has like all the fully priced stuff, and then the clearance is always in the back of that. Same with women's. Women's section is always bigger than men's, so they might have a couple different clearance sections. Men's has like an activewear section usually, and then the men's like all the other pieces like the pants, the shirts, the jackets, they're all in a separate section. So in the men's, you'll have an activewear section discount and then the regular section discount. If you just walk into the store, you'll see the red clearance signs everywhere. Hopefully next week though. That's what everybody in the chat's telling me right now. One of my area that I always crush, strike out everywhere. Yeah, so another tip, I mentioned this on my YouTube video last year, so go watch that video if you haven't seen it already. But usually what happens is they front load one store with all the best brands, and then all the rest of them around have really, really crappy brands, or they only have like a small spot where they have like the best brands. So if you find a store in your area that has the best brands, hit that store first. I have a couple stores that I know of that get the best stuff. Like every time I go, they have Robert Graham, Polo Ralph Lauren, Allen Edmonds, Vineyard Vines. They have all Peter Millar, everything. And then you go to the store right down the street, nothing in that store. So that's just how they stock. I don't know why they do that, but they do that. So if you know that, just go to that store first because that's probably where everybody else is going to. I just wanted to buy a clothing lot. I live in PA and we aren't charged sales tax. It's showing tax in my order. Reach out to District. It's down at the bottom. Contact and let them know. Also, if you're buying on District and you have a List It, which is a District platform, if you have a sales tax exemption, you can put that into District and you automatically get all your sales tax taken off. Most likely why you're showing sales tax is because you're buying it in a state that has sales tax from the person. But reach out to District because they might be able to adjust that because you really shouldn't be paying sales tax on that item. But yeah, reach out to them. Support's all the way at the bottom, and just let them know like, hey, and if you buy something and they weren't supposed to charge you sales tax, they'll just refund you at the end if you talk to support. I don't have any control over that because I don't do any of the coding or anything like that. Is it only items with red tags on it? No. So the yellow tag clearance event will mark down all the tags that have red tags on them and all the tags that were going to get marked down red tag. So everything that's in the regular section right now has the ability to go yellow tag too. And yellow tag is the first markdown. It's the lowest price that it's going to go to, but there is a second yellow tag markdown. Most likely, if you have good stuff, it's not going to make it to the second tag. So yellow is like the lowest, but there's 2 cycles for yellow. If it doesn't sell on the second cycle, then it goes back to the warehouse and it gets palletized and shipped off, or it gets donated because it's no good. Reticket the item, right? Yes, they reticket the whole store. So on the yellow tag day, you go when you find out what it is, and they'll be marking down the entire store. That's why some stores take longer than others, because they have to mark down the entire store, all the hard goods, all the purses, all the jewelry, everything. So that individually, they usually have like 2 or 3 people on the store floor. It takes them like up to a week to mark down some stores. So that's why when you go, you ask to have them mark certain pieces down. But go watch my YouTube video from last year. I talked about this in extent on that YouTube video, and I'll talk about it again when I make this year's video. So yeah, there's a yellow tag event. It's been going on for a while. There's also a couple other events too. I did a video a while ago. It's a short form video on Nordstrom. Nordstrom did a 5, 10, 15 event, which was absolutely wild. They haven't done it yet. It was right after COVID. I think they were trying to clear out a bunch of their old stock. Anything that was priced $25 or less on clearance was priced at $5. So you literally got it for $5. Anything between $26 to $49, I think, was marked to $10. So if it was at $49.99, you got it marked down to $10. And then anything above $50 was automatically marked down to $15. So if you found a $300 suit on clearance, it was marked down to $15. So everybody went there and literally looked for all the shoes, all the shirts, everything that was marked up to like $200-300 on clearance. You could fill a whole cart, go to the front. It was $15 a pop. I wish I was selling suits back then because there were so many suits I passed on that I probably could have made hundreds of dollars on, but it was wild. They haven't done that event since. I've only seen it happen one time, so always look out for these like secret events, because that was a wild time. If I had enough money back then, I probably would have spent somewhere between $50,000 to $100,000 on that stuff. It was so discounted. You could literally go to the stores and clear them out if you're a reseller, and just all the premium brands, Nordstrom brands, all premium brands, just $5 a piece. It's like Vineyard Vine shirts, $5 a piece. Travis Matthew, $5. Like those are the lower end pieces, but then Canali suits were $15 brand new with tags. Any of the high end designer jeans, $15. It's like brand new with tag, $15. It was wild. They haven't done it since. Speaking of a wild sale, this is a good one. This is a, let me show it. Ralph Lauren. It is a black label Ralph Lauren. This is a silk linen blend. You can see right there, silk linen blend. Really, really nice, like just dress, or not dress. It's like a jacket. It did have a small spot, as you can see right there. Didn't affect the value much at all. This one ended up selling over on eBay yesterday. I took a best offer for this of $130. So nice little sale, 130 bucks. Can't complain about that. And it's going to its new home. I needed a sale like this over the last couple days because it's been so slow. So that sale and the J. Peterman sale really helped my average sales for the last couple days because it's been really slow. All right, let's weigh this one out. It's going out for 14 ounces. Buyer paid. Oh, this is going priority mail. I should probably ship this. I'm actually going to ship this. I'm going to ship this after live. I'm going to put this in a padded flat rate. I don't have a padded flat rate on me, but I can print the label out. So this is going to be padded flat rate envelope. It's going to cost me $9.60 to ship. Buyer paid $15.70. I'm just going to keep it in this bag. I know I just wasted another bag, but who cares? I just added extra protection. Oh, I don't want to ship cover insurance. No, stop asking me for ship cover insurance. Come on, eBay. It's going slow. Anyways, I'm going to put this in a padded flat rate envelope. If you don't know what those are, it's for a flat rate. You ship the item in. The entire envelope is padded. I'm just going to slide this in. Again, I know I used an extra label, or extra packaging, but I didn't mean to. I didn't realize it was going priority mail, and that's what the buyer paid for. So nice little sale right there. And that is it. Yellow tag sale at Ross, list immediately. Otherwise it becomes a race to the bottom. I sit and wait. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to be a race to the bottom. If you ever go to the TJ Maxx yellow tag event, the Ross is, it's not yellow tag, I think they call it something else, but Ross, like everything will be like 49 cents or $1.49 on the lowest discount. I never go to the Ross one because a lot of the Ross brands, in my opinion, don't have great resale value. There are some polo pieces there, but a lot of the brands there is a bunch of junk. So I don't go to that one. But yes, you have to keep in mind that everybody's going to do this event. Everybody's going to be getting the same items, and the prices are going to lower. What I do is I just keep my prices high wherever I want to sell the item at the time. I list it at that price and I hold out, because this is the best time to buy right now, because Christmas is coming right around the corner. Most of that stuff will clear out Christmas time, and the prices will go back up, and you'll be able to sell them for good money. And again, if you sell on Whatnot and places like that, the race to the bottom is a lot different than if you're selling on eBay, because I can move an item on Whatnot, brand new with tags, usually for the same price or a little bit more than eBay prices race to the bottom during that time. So if you expand the places that you sell on, you don't really have to worry about race to the bottom as much. So your storage suit coats hung up. I do store them hung up. We have one of my kids' closets, the corner of the closet. It's like this much space. We keep all my suit jackets right there, and I just move them off to the side. My kids don't really have too many clothes that they hang up, so we use that space. But yes, I store them hung up. You can store them in poly bags, but I like to store them hung up. I feel like that keeps them in better shape than if you were to poly bag them. Especially because we have ours outside. It's not climate controlled, so it will wrinkle the suit, and wrinkled suits are kind of annoying to get unwrinkled, so it doesn't hurt them any, but person might complain about it. And that's it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I might have a short form piece coming out later today. If not, I'm going to go thrifting tomorrow and I'll get some content for you guys. And again, go check out the YouTube video, or if you're watching on Facebook, go check out the last long form piece about the jeans that sell. I got 5 Bolo jeans for you guys, and I'll be making another one of those videos within the next couple days probably. We do have a Whatnot show this weekend. I'm going to sell the rest of the stuff that we have for consignment that we didn't run last week, along with more brand new with tag pieces. So make sure you come out to this weekend show, and then I have more consignment that I'm going to be running next week. That's going to be really, really crazy stuff. I have 10 boxes of consignment that just came in. I mean, full boxes of consignment. So the next couple weeks on Whatnot will be crazy. Come get some steals and deals. We're also going to have a ton of giveaways, so make sure you bookmark that. If you haven't signed up for Whatnot, there's a link in my bio. Go to that link. You get $15 for free. Also, again, check out the lots we have available from Chris. So a couple of these have already sold. I just saw a couple notifications come in on my phone. If you need some brand new tag inventory before Christmas, this is actually cheaper than TJ Maxx sells their Untuckit shirts. Usually their Untuckits are right around 20 to 25 a piece, and they're not brand new in the bag. You are getting brand new in the bag Untuckit pieces, $13.50 a piece, and then $14.50 if you want 18 shirts. So you have an 18, 42, or 60 piece option, 810, 567, or 261 bucks. So go check him out. He has photos of everything. Like he does a really good job of like letting you know everything you're gonna get. Also has all the descriptions down there, and again, they're all brand new Untuckit men's shirts. He even has some shorts in here, brand new with tags. So go check it out. I think some of these even have jackets in the lots, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So go check that out, listed.net, and go buy some of those. Support another reseller, and you get to flip those. You're gonna at least double, sometimes triple your money depending on the sizes that you get in that lot. That's easy money right before Christmas, and those will sell out today. I guarantee it. So go check it out. Hey, and I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you